Welcome back in, everyone, and thank you for joining us for your daily card pull for Sunday, July 16th. So we'll be taking a look at what messages the universe wants to come through for you for today. And as a reminder, tomorrow is when North Node moves into Aries, South Node moves into Libra. So there's some heavy energies that are going on right now. Let's go ahead and jump in. And we'll start with our water signs today. So our Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and see what message is coming through for you. All right, first card is the Strength card. So that one's a pretty straightforward one. So that means that either today is going to be a day where you are showing a lot of strength related to some situation, or maybe that's the universe telling you that if a challenge comes up or an obstacle comes up, that's the recommendation for you for today, is to show strength and perseverance. Let's take a look at what Moon card is coming up. You're very close to achieving your goal. And with that next to the Strength card, that's that message of keep plugging away, keep at it, and you will soon be rewarded. Let's see what message we have coming through for your Light Worker card. Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, and teacher. And this is something where, as you ascend and as you continue to raise your vibration and people are drawn to you in general, whether it's friendship, whether it's working relationships, whether it's romantic relationships, people are drawn to you at that higher vibration level, and you really are viewed as a teacher. And so people will come to you for advice, and with this, with mystic, priestess, some of that also is about kind of tapping into your intuition, tapping into your spiritual gifts. And with that, especially as the North Node is moving and shifting, your North Node is really about what lessons are you supposed to be learning this lifetime? What is it that you're supposed to be aspiring to? So that's kind of part of that beauty and devotion and that path that you're supposed to be walking. So let's take a look at your Romance card as well. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. And whether that's a current partner of yours, whether it's a new partner that's coming in, that's kind of that strong message of being in alignment with somebody that does have past experience with you. Maybe it's a twin flame, maybe it's a high level soulmate, and kind of weaving that into this teacher mystic type of energy. But overall, very positive message here that you're getting close to some goals that you've been working towards or thinking about. So that is what we have in store for our water signs. Let's move on to our air signs and see what message comes through. So this is for our Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What message is it that the universe or the spirit wants you to know for Sunday? Out of the middle here. The Lovers card. So that's a good, warm and happy, that obviously symbolizes romantic relationships, partnerships. Also, if that's something that doesn't necessarily apply for you right now, it also has to do with kind of uniting the divine masculine, divine feminine, and whether that's in a twin flame connection or whether that's within you, within yourself. So everyone has their own masculine energy, their own feminine energy, and where you really stand in your power is where you're able to successfully unite the two, merge the two. So let's see what's coming up for your Moon card for you. Don't let your past hold you back. And it says South Node. So your South Node is all about what baggage are you carrying forward into this life, either from past lives or from earlier in this lifetime. And, how do you move past that so that you can, live the life you're meant to to live and learn those lessons. So don't let your past hold you back. And if, as it's pertaining to the Lover's card, don't let past worries or past hurt, things like that, don't let that ruin the situation going forwards. And your Lightworker card is Soul Family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. For some of you, this don't let your past hold you back. If you're not in a relationship, maybe it's because you've been hurt before and you're fearful of being in a relationship, you're closed off. And so this is that reminder of, you know, don't let those past hurts keep you from happiness, and don't let it keep you from your path. All right, let's see what we have for our romance card. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So, like I was saying with this one, the whole don't let your past hold you back. That's what this one is saying too, that it is safe for you to love. Maybe you were worried before, you know, something had happened either with your current partner. Maybe there have been some fights, some hurt feelings, whatever. Don't let that continue to play out. At some point, you have to move past that and just be able to really be in the moment, be present, be loving and there in order to see your relationship continue to grow and flourish for both of you. So overall, a very positive reading. It looks like Sunday today will be a day with some interesting things happening in your love life for you, for the air signs. So now let's move on to our fire signs. So our Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What is in store for you? The World. So the World card, and that's 21. So that's the last card in the Major Arcana. So that's really the kind of, I'll call it fulfillment, and finality, but not in a bad way, but the completion. You've gotten to the end of that lesson, that phase, that thing that you were going through. So it's all of it's kind of that triumph, that recognition. That's a very positive card for you. And this one, be bold and make the first move. The Cardinal Moon. So for some of you, this would be I'll call it the happy fulfillment of, oh, I've made it through, and you won the race type thing. For some of you, depending on your situation, if this is a message from the universe about how do you approach the day, it could be, maybe you've really been banging your head against a wall with a certain situation, and you keep thinking, oh, what if this? Maybe I need to try harder. Maybe I need to do this. There can also be an element for you of, with the World card being the end of a cycle, that, think on it, but maybe it's that you've reached the end of that cycle, and maybe it's time to release whatever it is that's no longer serving you, and kind of bring closure to that cycle. And this part, the be bold and make the first move. So this part really ties in well with North Node moving into Aries, because that Aries energy, that's all about that fiery, bold energy, and kind of moving forward in being you, being unapologetically you. So be bold. It's, people say that the greatest regrets that people have in life, it's not the chances that they took, that whether they worked out or not, it's the chances that they didn't take. It's what were they too scared to do. Those are oftentimes the things that people look back on later in life and say, oh, I wish I would have been brave enough to try this or do this. So play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. And this really goes well with, frankly, with both of those cards there in terms of being bold. Sometimes it's easy to get into that very 3D brain of this is what I have to do. This is what I'm supposed to do. I need to perform in this capacity, do this, then this, then this. And it's easy to feel like that's all you're supposed to do. But when you are able to take a step back and look at it, that, you know, this life is all about learning lessons and experimenting, and, you know, what works, what doesn't work. And sometimes having not such a serious approach, just taking a step back, enjoy things, stop and smell the flowers. Sometimes that will give you a fresh perspective on whatever it is that you're thinking about. All right, let's take a look at your romance card for the day. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. If there's somebody special in your life that you're thinking about and you're trying to decide, is this the right person? I don't know. I'm not sure. This card is kind of that confirmation of, yes, this is that romance of a lifetime, depending on what your relationship is with this person. Maybe this is somebody that you've had multiple lifetimes with, whether it's a high-level soulmate, twin flame, but this is that true love. So be bold. And when it says make the first move, some of it could also be if there's been the ending of one cycle and you're starting another one, maybe you're being called upon to say, hey, you know, if we've had some struggles, if we've been off, you know, not quite on the same page, let's end out that cycle. I'm going to be bold. I know you're the love of my lifetime. I'm going to be bold. Let's move in that playful, fun direction. And maybe you're being called upon to be the one to take charge there, take the lead, which is a very fire sign energy. All right, last but not least, we have our earth signs, our Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What message is coming through for you for today? Justice. So the Justice card, that's all about equality, harmony, fairness, kind of exactly what that card sounds like. Whether that means that the universe is saying that's what you're going to be receiving today, and be prepared for kind of justice to be served, or maybe there's some conflict or some hurdles in your life and you're being called upon to be the bringer of justice into the situation. All right, let's see what the moon card has to say for you. Believe in the impossible, blue moon. And maybe it's a matter of if there is some imbalance or disharmony right now. Maybe you've been thinking that it's impossible to bring it back into balance. But believe in the impossible. The universe and God are capable of working miracles and doing things that are magical. So your light worker card, Keepers of the Earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand behind you. So if you're struggling with feeling like you're all on your own and you don't know what to do, kind of that lost out in the wilderness by yourself, just remember that you're not. Call upon your tribe. Call upon your ancestors. Really focus on prayer and meditation and reflection. Try going out in nature. Go for a walk. Go for a swim. Even just sometimes sitting outside in the sunshine. Or if it's raining where you are, sit outside and listen to the rain. It kind of helps you connect back with nature and that kind of bigger picture. So your card, soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So maybe you've been thinking about somebody, they're on your mind and you don't really know, is this the person, is this not? And this is that reminder that yes, they are. So it looks like there's a lot of good things coming through across the board with love. That, what was that? That was the air signs that, you know, it's safe for you to go ahead and love, and the fire signs that, yes, this is true love, and with the earth signs that, yes, this is your soulmate. So it looks like there's a lot of good romantic vibe energy for all of our signs for Sunday. So I hope you found this message helpful. And as always, take only what resonates, leave the rest behind. So if this is a message that you think somebody else needs to hear, feel free to share it and like and subscribe to get notified when these new videos post. And if you haven't already done so, check out the videos. I did one for each of the individual signs for what's to come in the second half of the month. So that's, starting like right now. And it also talks about the shifts in with North Node, South Node, and then also with Venus going retrograde in about a week or so. So hopefully you have a good rest of your weekend and that you're finding joy and peace along your path. And we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.